What's up everybody, welcome back to more upcoming mods for Fallout 4. This is a series where I show you guys some cool or interesting mods that are currently being worked on or developed by some of the different mod authors in the community. In today's episode we actually have a predominance of weapon mods, like almost every episode of this series, simply because weapon mods are kind of simpler to make. They're not simple to make, but they're definitely on the easier end compared to massive overhaul mods. And I think a lot of people just enjoy Fallout 4's shooting system and really just the weapon customization offered by the game. Regardless, we definitely have some high quality weapons, and one in particular is one that I've been waiting for quite a while, and I'm really thrilled to kind of see an update for it. With that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, I do encourage you to consider subscribing, or you could leave a like or a comment on the video. Due to YouTube's new algorithm, it's just one of the best ways to promote this video. But with that, let's get right into it. So then we do have the shoulder-mounted machine gun. This is going to be adding in the weapon from Fallout New Vegas that was added by the Lonesome Road DLC. Committifer, I probably just butchered that. Regardless, this is going to be part of the Wasteland Overhaul mod, or mod team, or development, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, what that is a mod that aims to add in all the weapons from previous Fallout games. In particular, right now they're focusing on Fallout New Vegas. But not just weapons, they're actually aiming to expand beyond that, adding in a ton of just resources and other assets from those games into Fallout 4, not using the same assets, recreating them all, making them higher quality. It's a very ambitious project. I'll put a link in the description down below. Although being so ambitious and trying to add in so much content, they actually have a lot done already. In the future, I definitely will make a standalone video on it, but there's just a lot of content there again, so I was kind of trying to figure out how to go about doing that. Regardless, focusing more on the shoulder-mounted machine gun, again, we can see some of these work-in-progress pictures are making it look very high quality. If you don't remember this weapon from Fallout New Vegas or just never got the DLC, basically it's similar to a minigun, except obviously it's mounted on your shoulder. One of the main differences being this one does a lot more damage, but has a noticeably lower rate of fire. It does fire 10mm rounds, which in Fallout New Vegas made it very hard to repair because you had to use 10mm pistols all the time, and you had to burn through a lot of 10mm pistols to repair this thing. Regardless, it is definitely a unique weapon. I feel like it's something that we don't have a ton of in Fallout 4 right now. I feel like I say that statement so often, but there are a lot of areas kind of just left wide open in Fallout 4 modding. We have so many modern firearms, but this one's a little bit different. It's almost like a futuristic Fallout firearm. You could go one of two approaches with Fallout. You could go kind of the rugged style where you have the broken down weapons that people scavenged, or the kind of futuristic ones that actually did progress with technology. This obviously falls into the former category. Regardless, it's a very cool weapon. I'm excited to see it back in the game. So next up we have a Masa Nagant for Fallout 4. Right now we are looking at the animations that are by War Daddy. I don't know who the original developer behind this is, or if it is War Daddy. Honestly, I don't have too many details on the mod itself, but just from this video you can tell it does look very cool. Obviously those animations being both third person and first person is going to make this stand out pretty substantially. Regardless, you can see this is definitely going to be a pretty unique bolt. It's kind of embodying what the Masa Nagant originally did use, where you pull it fully vertical up and then pull straight back. Obviously the video is going to do a better job of explaining that. There's not too many other details on this weapon. It does have custom sounds, as you can hear, and it looks very sharp, so I'm definitely going to be excited for it. I love this whole category of weapons, World War II longer range snipers if you want to. I think they make great additions to Fallout 4. So then we do have a post called Recent Situation by 500 SLR. As you can see, what this is going to be is a motorcycle. I don't think he's going to be making a motorcycle mod. What I actually think is this might be for that existing drivable motorcycle mod, just making a more custom one. It almost looks like an old school Harley or something like that. He has made a number of different resources in the past, normally being a lot of different weapons, but right now, as we do have this really appealing motorcycle mod, maybe he is wanting to branch into some other things, which I definitely like to see. As you can tell by the image, the motorcycle looks very cool. I definitely would love to have this in Fallout 4. Riding along this with like dog meat running beside you, I think will be very cool. I'm excited to track the progress of that motorcycle mod. A lot of people asked why I haven't covered it yet, predominantly because I'm waiting for it to get to more of a polished state. As right now, it's very cool, but I'd love to see it have some practical implementation in the game. Regardless, this is looking very promising, and I'd love to again drive around on this one. So then we do have the USAS-12. So this is a pretty iconic shotgun. You've probably seen it in a number of different video games or just other kinds of media. As you can see here, we do have some animations for it. These are going to be by Hitman 47101. He did make the animations for the grease gun and just a ton of other mods in the past. As you can see, this thing looks very sharp. He does say a number of different things like the textures, sounds, and some of these animations are a work in progress, but the main reload animations are large in part finalized. And I gotta say, those reload animations actually look very good. This is also part of a larger mod. This one's one's a little bit different though. Fallout 4 Wars is going to aim to add in a bunch of modern weapons. The main point behind it is that Fallout 4 has a lot of made up or otherwise fictional weapons, and the mod author really just wanted to add in a lot of realistic weapons that you'll see in, real life. Obviously the USAS 12 is going to be a pretty iconic shotgun used by a lot of modern military and in a lot of modern shooter games. On top of that, shotguns have large in part been pretty scarce lately. Ever since we got that pump shotgun, we never really got any updates for it, and then we haven't really seen too much with other shotguns in the past few months. I definitely think this one in particular will be a great addition, as we don't have too many kind of modern clip-loaded shotguns like this one. I think it would all around just be a really cool addition to Fallout 4. Then last but not least, a mod that I personally have been really excited for and waiting for an update on is the 10mm SMG by Cannibal Arvdark. This is also the mod author behind the toggle pistol and one of the laser RCWs that was in development. As you can see by this image, this pistol does look very good. It definitely is coming along quite nicely. He did update some of the model of it. It's not textured yet, although I imagine that's going to be one of the next steps. He actually specifies in this post that he plans to release the laser RCW next, then the toggle pistol, and then after those two are finished, he will come back to the 10mm SMG and release it as a standalone mod. As I did say before, I am personally really excited for this one. I love this weapon in previous Fallout games, and I really just think it would be a ton of fun to use in Fallout 4. That's going to pretty much wrap it up for this episode of upcoming mods. Let me know in the comments down below which of these mods was your favorite. Obviously, I'm going to go with the 10mm SMG again, although I feel like there's a number of really cool ones in this episode in particular. If you guys did watch to this point in the video, comment chapstick down below. As always, again, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.